Hi, I'm Harper.
Ciao, I'm Eva.
As you can probably tell from the very tiny and very ugly church behind us, we're in Florence. We've been exploring all of the incredible art here, but after a long morning of strolling the Uffizi, I'm getting a little bit hungry.
So Harper, now it's my turn to show you one of the less famous Florence work of art, which is beef. This is the fountain of the Porcellino, which means a small pig. Now, it's not a real pig because it's a wild bird. And to have good luck, or anyway, to be sure that you will come back in Florence, you need to touch his mouth, his nose, and then you take a coin, put the coin in the tongue, and you hope that the coin will go inside here. Yeah! I'm a lucky person today.
And like this?
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah! Two lucky person.
Okay, now can we go eat?
Yes, because now we are lucky enough to find very good food. Here we are in San Lorenzo. Behind me there is the market, so we need to go inside and check because they have all the product that you can imagine. It's impressive how many cheese you can see in a normal market here in Italy. And most of them they are just pecorino, and every one of them is completely different. We have pecorino al tartufo, pecorino fresco, pecorino stagionato. Here we have pecorino in foglie di castagno, pecorino impagliato, pecorino cenerino, pecorino alle pere, pecorino all'olio extravergine d'oliva, pecorino al vino, pecorino romano, pecorino gran riserva, primo sale siciliano alle olive, that is pecorino, nobile senese è un pecorino, seggiano fresco it's a pecorino, 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 pecorino di grotta, this is another pecorino, it's pecorino sardo. Guys, I was forgetting pecorino afficato, which means pecorino aged in fig's leaves.
What is that?
That is gelatina di musetto, which means that it's a sort of salumi cold cut made by the
Snout?
mouth, of the pork, pig.
Nervetti.
Nervetti, it's all the, how do you say nervi?
Nerves.
Sì, the pork nerves.
Nerves.
We are just outside of the market, the cross between Via dell'Ariento e Via Sant'Antonina. And here you will try your first beef, Harper. Noi vogliamo un panino al lampredotto. Ci hanno detto bagnato con pepe e salsa verde.
Bene. Di dove sei?
Allora, io sono calabrese ma vivo in America.
Bellena! Allora ti metto la salsina verde,
Salsa verde e il pepe. this is panino con il lampredotto. Il lampredotto is one of the stomach of the cows, of the beef, and is cooked for a very, very long time. Now I order the panino con il lampredotto wet, which means that they dip for 3 seconds the bread into the juice of the lampredotto with just some pepper, and on suggestion of our friend Ciro, who suggested us that place, we asked also for salsa verde, green sauce. Buon appetito! Ciro, 10 lode, in between me and you, Ciro, 10 lode. Mamma che buono. So maybe, Harper, you should go and get another
save
one.
a bite for me.
No, I don't think so.
It smells really good. Okay, cow stomach. This is one of those beautifully messy sandwiches. It's not convenient to eat. It's dripping everywhere, but it is so darn delicious. Ava, what is in this salsa verde, this green sauce?
It should be just parsley, olive oil, and a little bit of garlic.
You want another bite, Ava?
Sì, Harper, I'm waiting.
Lampredotto sandwich, 10 out of 10. But I have a feeling we're not done yet.
This is just the beginning, Harper.
So I'm noticing quite a bit of leather goods here.
Yes, Harper, because here in Italy we don't waste any part of the cow.
So the meat goes in the sandwiches and the skin gets turned into handbags.
Or jacket, or shoes, or wallet, yes.
Makes sense.
Now we are going for our lunch, and our lunch will be based on beef, and it's a very famous stew here in Florence. So, Harper, are you ready? No? On the other side.
I think we need to make a left up here.
And how do you know this, Harper? Yeah, I've never been to Florence before.
Do you know how much Assassin's Creed 2 I used to play?
What?
I know this city like the back of my hand. I've climbed every rooftop here.
I don't know what you're talking about, Harper.
I've been learning a ton about wine here in Italy. Perhaps my biggest takeaway thus far is that the most important thing is to just drink wine that you like. That's why we love Wink. It makes the process of discovering what you like to drink fun and easy. Wink is a wine club that crafts over 200 of the internet's favorite wines and ships them directly to your door. It all starts with a 1-minute quiz to try and figure out what kind of wine you might like. It'll ask you questions like what sorts of foods you like, what sort of fruits you like. Then, every month they'll recommend 4 new bottles of wine for you to try. Because they make their own wine, there's no middleman, so you'll get high quality wine for only $12 to $30 a bottle. They also have a ton of different wines to choose from. You can filter by all sorts of preferences. There are no membership fees. You can skip any month and cancel anytime, and they'll replace any bottle that you don't love. In our last box, Ava's favorite wine was the Cape Root 2020 Chenin Blanc.
Chin chin! Mamma mia, this wine is too good.
Guys, click the link down in the description below and you will get 4 bottles of wine for only $29.95. To top it all off, shipping is included. We appreciate you checking them out, it helps support the show, and a big thank you to Wink for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so we're here at the Trattoria.
Palle d'oro.
Does that mean what I think it means? Golden balls?
Golden balls, but not golden balls in the meaning that you think, because it was like the, how do you say, stemma of the family?
Oh, like the crest?
Yes, because usually every of these has the balls, and it's palle d'oro, but for that reason, not for your reason.
We have the whole place to ourselves, which must mean that Stanley Tucci hasn't visited yet.
Questo è peposo, ve lo lascio qua. Buon appetito.
Grazie. So guys, you can't imagine the smell. The name of this dish is peposo, and it's a stew, it's a beef stew cooked for a long time with obviously Chianti wine, but the characteristic of this stew is that it's full of black peppers. That's why the name is peposo.
I've had some beef stews in my day. That's maybe the best. Wow, that's amazing. I might have to get more of that.
It's so soft, so flavorful.
This is just like perfection here. So these beans are cooked like really simply. Salt, maybe some pepper, but it's mostly just olive oil. But the olive oil is so good that this dish is just amazing. It's just beans and olive oil. It's kind of spicy, so flavorful, so freaking good.
When something is good, as the proposal was good, in Italy you need to do the scarpetta. That is a piece of bread you use to clean the dish, the plate, and then. But remember, you do this just if the dish is good. Guys, before Stanley Tucci came here and destroy also this restaurant, if you are here in Florence, come and visit them because they do a really great job, also from an Italian point of view.
But now maybe we've ruined it.
It's not possible because all the pasta grammarians, they are very special people.
Speaking of pasta grammarians, not 10 seconds after Ava said that, we met Tommaso. He's a fan of the channel, and I'm stupid and forgot to plug the microphone in, but he said subscribe to Pasta Grammar. Also, Ava got very embarrassed at being recognized, and she blushed a lot.
These are the famous Kantuchi di Prato that everyone knows in the world, I think. And these are for my father because I think that these are the only cookies that he eats.
Okay, this place I vaguely remember from Assassin's Creed 2.
Alper, this is Ponte Vecchio.
Old bridge.
Yes, and it's the bridge where once upon a time there were the butcher shop here in Florence.
So this is where they killed the cows.
Yes, right now it's just jewelry shop, but
Speaking of butchers, I'm actually surprisingly getting a little bit hungry for dinner. I have a request though. Do you remember back on our American road trip, we were talking about a Florence dish that actually I've had before and is super special, but maybe we should show it to our viewers?
so Alper, are you ready for a big challenge?
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Alper, we left the touristic center of Florence because if you want the real this dish, you need to go a little bit outside from all the crowd usually is. Okay guys, here we are in front of the queen of the meat, which is bistecca alla Fiorentina. In my opinion, it's the best meat of the world. It's a very big steak that is like just grilled for maybe, I don't know, 4 minutes from one side, 4 minutes from another side. It's not seasoned, there's no salt, there's salt just at the end. So it's just pure meat. What is special about this meat is the cows that they use. I'm so excited to eat.
So I had this once before. The first time I came and visited Ava in Italy, but not in Florence. The first Fiorentina I had, when I left the restaurant, I had like a meat high. I was like high off of meat. That's the standard I'm going for. That's what I hope I should get tonight. We'll see.
Buon appetito. I challenge every meat lover to come here in Florence and say that this is not the best meat of their life.
Bloody rare. Better in Florence. Makes sense.
So are you working on it?
There's a tiny bit of meat left here. That steak was definitely a work of art. Speaking of art, Michelangelo Schmichelangelo. Get yourself some real art, like the one and only Mangia Pasta t-shirt. Seriously though, check out our merch down below. It helps support the show. Before we leave, a quick shout out to a pasta grammarian in action. They made a beautiful looking plate of nudie.
Speaking of Florence, because they are from Florence, you did a great job.
If you want to become a pasta grammarian, then hit that subscribe button. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Ciao.
He is pretty handsome.